Welcome to Instant Updates Desk. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Tonight on World Code Updates, we're witnessing a dramatic shift in Southeast Asia, a region long known for its vibrant cultures, rapid urbanization, and economic dynamism. The winds of change are blowing, and the world is watching closely as a new leader emerges on the economic stage. For decades, Thailand was the region's economic star, a manufacturing giant and tourist magnet. Its bustling cities, thriving factories, and world-famous beaches drew investors and travelers from every corner of the globe. Thailand's growth story was one of hard work, foreign investment, and a relentless drive to modernize. But now, the Philippines is poised to overtake Thailand's economy, a turnaround few predicted even just a few years ago. The skyline of Manila is rising, cranes dot the horizon, and the energy of a nation on the move is unmistakable. This is more than just a shift in numbers. It's a transformation in ambition and potential. The International Monetary Fund and other global institutions agree. By year's end or early next, the Philippine economy will surpass Thailand's. This milestone is backed by robust data, careful analysis, and a growing consensus among experts that the Philippines is entering a new era. This isn't just a numbers game, it's a new playbook for growth. The Philippines is rewriting the rules, showing that economic success can be achieved through innovation, adaptability, and investing in people. Thailand's rise was built on foreign investment and manufacturing might. Its factories powered the region's export boom, and its openness to global business made it a magnet for multinational companies. The Philippines took a different route, betting on its people and global connectivity. By focusing on education, language skills, and digital infrastructure, the country became a hub for business process outsourcing, technology, and creative industries. This shift challenges old assumptions about how nations prosper. It proves that investing in human capital and embracing the digital age can be just as powerful as building factories and highways. The Philippine model leverages human capital and a thriving service sector, not just factories. Its young, tech-savvy workforce is driving innovation, while its service industries connect the country to the global economy in new and exciting ways. It's a story of resilience, strategy, and bold choices. The Philippines has weathered challenges, natural disasters, political shifts, and global uncertainties, yet continues to rise, fueled by the determination and creativity of its people. As the region's economic script is rewritten, the world is taking notice. Investors, policymakers, and business leaders are all asking, what's next for Southeast Asia? What does this mean for Southeast Asia's future? The answer could reshape trade, investment, and opportunity across the region for years to come. The Philippines is stepping into the spotlight, ready to lead. With confidence, vision, and a new sense of purpose, it's charting a course that could inspire other nations. Let's explore how this remarkable transformation happened, and what it means for the future of Southeast Asia and the world. The Philippines' economic surge isn't built on factories, it's built on people. Decades ago, the country invested in education and English proficiency, creating a globally competitive workforce. The strategy, if jobs won't come to you, send your people to the jobs. Working abroad became a respected path with government support for overseas workers. Filipinos didn't just export labor, they exported talent and ambition. Nurses, engineers, and seafarers from the Philippines became essential worldwide. Remittances from these workers created a stable economic backbone. This steady income fueled local businesses, education, and healthcare. The result? A virtuous cycle of opportunity and reinvestment. Today, the Philippines boasts a deep pool of skilled, adaptable workers. Human capital is now its most valuable resource. The country's long-term bet on people is paying off. In the 21st century, talent is the ultimate economic engine. To truly understand the Philippines' remarkable rise on the world stage, you have to look beyond the usual headlines and statistics. It's not just about GDP, the number that often grabs attention. There's a deeper, more fascinating story hidden in the numbers, one that reveals how the country is quietly rewriting the rules of economic success. GDP, or gross domestic product, measures the value of goods and services produced within a country's borders. For decades, this has been Thailand's traditional strength, with its bustling factories and thriving manufacturing sector powering its economy. But for the Philippines, the real secret lies in a different number: gross national income, or GNI. This figure tells a much broader story about the nation's true earning power. GNI includes not just what's made at home, but also the money earned by millions of Filipinos working overseas. From nurses in London hospitals to engineers in Riyadh offices and professionals in cities across the globe, their hard work sends a massive boost back to the Philippine economy. Filipino sailors who cruise ships on every ocean and seafarers at international ports all contribute to this global income stream. Their remittances form a lifeline for families and communities back home. For the Philippines, GNI is significantly higher than GDP, reflecting the enormous impact of its global workforce. Every month, families across the country receive remittances that help pay for education, healthcare, and daily needs, fueling local businesses and driving growth from the ground up. This unique model creates a more stable, consumer-driven economy. With steady income from abroad, Filipino families can spend more, invest in their futures, and support local entrepreneurs, making the economy more resilient to shocks. While other countries like Thailand ride the unpredictable ups and downs of manufacturing and exports, the Philippines enjoys a reliable flow of income from its citizens abroad. Even during global downturns, these remittances provide a cushion that helps keep the economy afloat. GNI, then, tells the real story of a nation's prosperity, what a country actually earns, not just what it produces. It's a more complete picture of economic health and potential. The Philippines stands out as a rare case where global earnings, not just domestic production, drive national prosperity. Its people are its greatest asset, connecting the country to opportunities and markets all over the world. This people-powered model is transforming the nation, inspiring a new generation of entrepreneurs and professionals who see the world as their workplace. It's a dynamic approach that's rewriting the rules of economic growth. In a turbulent world, this global network builds resilience. Filipino families and communities can weather storms, recover from setbacks, and look to the future with hope, thanks to the steady support from loved ones abroad. The numbers, when you look closely, reveal a nation thriving on global connections, a country whose story is written not just at home but across the world. Overseas, Filipino workers, OFWs, are often called modern-day heroes, and for good reason. Every year, millions of Filipinos leave their families and the comforts of home to work in foreign lands, driven by hope and a desire to provide a better future for their loved ones. Their sacrifices are immense, and their journeys are filled with both challenges and triumphs. The remittances they send back, over $30 billion annually, are not just numbers on a balance sheet. These funds are the lifeblood of the Philippine economy, flowing directly into the hands of families who depend on them for daily needs and long-term dreams. This isn't foreign aid or charity, it's hard-earned money, the result of long hours and hard work in distant countries, sent straight to loved ones back home. Each transfer tells a story of love, sacrifice, and hope. Remittances provide crucial economic stability, acting as a buffer that cushions the country during global downturns and economic shocks. When the world faces uncertainty, these funds help keep the nation afloat. They help keep the peso stable, control inflation, and ensure that the Philippine economy remains resilient even in turbulent times. But beyond the numbers and macroeconomics, these remittances transform lives in very real ways, paying for children's education, covering healthcare costs, and helping families start new businesses or improve their homes. In towns and cities across the Philippines, progress is visible everywhere, new homes rising, small shops opening, and proud college graduates celebrating their achievements, all made possible by the hard work of OFWs. This steady stream of income has helped build one of Southeast Asia's strongest and most dynamic consumer markets, fueling growth in retail, real estate, and countless other sectors. Filipino families now have real spending power, which drives demand for goods and services, creates jobs, and supports local businesses across the country. The result is a vibrant, self-sustaining economy that continues to grow and evolve, powered by the dreams and determination of its people. The Philippines thrives not just on exports or natural resources, but on the strength, resilience, and dedication of its people, both at home and scattered across the globe. OFWs are truly the backbone of this remarkable growth story, their sacrifices and contributions shaping the nation's future and inspiring generations to come. Southeast Asia's economies each chose their own path. Singapore became a global finance and tech hub. Vietnam built its future on low-cost manufacturing and exports. Thailand balanced manufacturing with tourism, but now faces new competition. The Philippines stands apart. It didn't have Singapore's capital, Vietnam's factories, or Thailand's tourist draw. Instead, it leveraged its young, English-speaking population to provide global services. By exporting talent and building a domestic economy around remittances, it forged a unique, service-led model. This fourth path is proving highly effective in today's world. The Philippines is redefining what economic success looks like in the region. While Filipinos powered economies abroad, a new engine emerged at home: business process outsourcing. The BPO industry brought global companies work to the Philippines, starting with call centers. English fluency and a service-oriented culture made Filipinos the perfect fit. The sector quickly evolved, now handling IT, finance, healthcare, animation, and more. Today, IT BPM is a top private employer, creating a new urban middle class. Cities like Manila and Cebu have been transformed by this boom. The industry's success is rooted in decades of investment in education and language skills. Government incentives and special economic zones attracted global investors. The result, a world-class industry built on human capital. The BPO sector is now a cornerstone of the Philippine economy. It's proof that talent and adaptability can drive national growth. To sustain growth, the Philippines is tackling its infrastructure gap. The Build Better, More program is modernizing roads, airports, and ports. Green energy is a priority. Solar, wind, and geothermal projects are rising fast. This shift reduces reliance on imported fuels and stabilizes energy costs. International partners like Japan, South Korea, and the US are investing heavily. These alliances bring funding, technology, and expertise. Improved infrastructure boosts the BPO sector and attracts new industries. A reliable green power grid is key for future competitiveness. The Philippines is laying the groundwork for long-term sustainable growth. The foundation is set for a new era of prosperity. The outlook for the Philippines is bright, but challenges remain. The IMF and World Bank predict it will soon surpass Thailand and keep growing fast. By 2033, it could join the trillion-dollar economy club. A young, growing workforce is its biggest advantage, as neighbors face aging populations. Continued investment in education and reforms is crucial. Fighting corruption and improving governance will attract more investment. Infrastructure projects must be completed to sustain momentum. If the Philippines stays the course, it could become a global economic powerhouse. The potential is real. The next decade will be decisive. Economic growth matters most when it improves lives. In the Philippines, change is visible: bustling malls, thriving BPO offices, and new homes in rural towns. Optimism and national pride are rising. But challenges persist. Poverty, inequality, and infrastructure gaps remain. Not everyone benefits equally. Many still struggle in the informal sector. Traffic and urban congestion are daily frustrations. The task ahead: ensure growth reaches the most vulnerable. The Philippines' story is one of hope, resilience, and a bet on its people. The journey isn't over, but the nation is forging ahead. The world is watching as the Philippines writes its next chapter.